Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Houston Vikings franchise mode, and it has almost been a week since the last episode, which I really do apologize for. But real quick, because I plan on getting through, if not the entire season, at least the majority of the season in this one, so let's go do that, or go do this trade really quickly. Now we're going to be sending away Goran and not Goran, Chubarov and Deschamps to the Florida Panthers, who are in desperate need of a goaltender. Their best goalie is Laurent Brossoit, who is an 80 overall right now. So we're gonna not only are we giving them a goalie, we're also giving them a good third liner, but we are going to be taking someone back from them, Graham Cizikas. Now, he's listed as a third liner, and that's the main reason why. It'll just enforce our team in so many ways. He's a great physical player. He's an amazing skater and a great defensive forward as well. So we'll see how he does coming over here. We are also going to acquire a draft pick from them. If we can't get the draft pick, I'm really not too worried about it, but this is the trade. Obviously, we aren't using Deschamps either, so it's perfectly okay. Why is Sjogren and O'Reilly getting moved down to call up Untonen? Doesn't make sense. Proposed trade? Okay, well, let's make the trade. Let's make roster moves as well. Sorry about my voice, guys. It has been in rough shape the past couple of days. So let's go to forwards. We've got Shore as our extra. So we have 12 forwards. That is fine in the system. Yeah, we're just going to keep it like that. Going to keep those forwards down there defensively. We're going to keep it like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so O'Reilly still is our extra defenseman. And as for goalies, we are going to keep it the way it is. Alright, Valette just went down in overall. He was an 83 before I started this episode. So, what do you mean? Ooh, the cap hit. That's not good. Make more roster moves then. Let's go and call down someone. You know what, we'll just call down, or we'll send down Shore then, just so we're under the cap hit. Okay, does it have to be Shore? No, it doesn't. Should it be? No, it'll be Shore. So we'll send down Shore, and we'll just have to make line changes, or whenever we get an injury, we'll just have to make line changes from that. So Nobles, Sereda, and Polak. Sereda, how much ice time does Sereda have? I might as well show you guys the special teams here as well. So Sereda actually doesn't have any ice time, so that's fine with me. There we go. Let's put in Graham, who I believe is a center. Yes, he is. Graham Cizikas, there we go. Put him in. I am going to put him on the third line, actually. Let's just make our third line as good as can be, essentially, and our fourth line will stick like that. Oh my god, man. My voice has been rough. Actually, with that trade, Tim Roenick is now back up to his regular overalls. That is good. Goalies, that's that. Scratch, we're just going to have O'Reilly scratch for now. Actually, now that we did that, can we call Shore up? Let's just try that, because I feel like it might work now. No, you can't. Okay, well, that's the team. As I'm going to start the sim, I'm going to take a drink of water because my throat is really struggling right now. Oh, man. It is rough. I don't know why. It's just been the past couple of days I've been having to clear my throat a lot. I'm really not sick, and I don't feel sick either. I mean, the most I felt sick this week was there was a couple times where I was sneezing, and it was really hurting my chest. And I also had a heartburn this week. I also had heartburn this week. It was it was a rough week. Rough week. I am on March break though right now, or spring break, I guess. So yeah, I don't have school until I think it's like the 12th or 11th or something. I've been off for like 4 days, but I just haven't been able to really upload for you guys, which I do apologize for. You guys definitely deserve better than that. But unfortunately, I was not able, or I really haven't been able to do much the past couple of weeks, or the past week, I should say, for uploads at least. I wasn't in any position, or I didn't have very much time at all to be able to. Craig Pellick's been injured already. Great. I wasn't in any way, shape, or form able to upload franchise modes like at all this week. That's why there was only like can they win the Stanley Cups and who will win, because I really didn't have much time to do anything throughout the week. Wow, he was like a day injury. I hate that so much. If we're gonna get stopped a lot this season because of injuries like that, I may just turn injuries off, to be honest with you. I'm really not afraid to be honest. So let's just go and continue on with the sim. First 5, we were 2-2-1, which really isn't that good. It's quite a poor record, to be fair. Now, I've been playing offline franchise modes quite a bit the past couple of days. So I've been trying new ways of scouting, which I've been doing 2 weeks in every location that I wanted instead of 1 week. Well, there are some locations where I only do 1 week, but it's mainly just for goalies. But then by doing those 2 weeks in every place, it usually doesn't leave me with time at the end of the season to go and scout extra players that I would want to scout. So it's different. It's just I'm trying something new. So we went 5-4-1 in our first 10, and we aren't doing good right now. It is really not looking good for Houston as of right now. We are 7-7-1, and that's not a good record. That's definitely not a playoff record. That is only 15 points, which I highly doubt would be a playoff spot right now. If we were playing like Liverpool was, we'd be in a good spot, but here we go. We're stringing some wins together. We just need to string wins and points together mainly on a 2-game losing streak now, but okay, there we go. So back on the win streak. I was going to say on that losing streak, we did get a point out of those 2 games, so that's perfectly fine with me since we did lose. Although, damn, I do wish we were playing like Liverpool right now because they are doing great. Now, I'm not going to scout OHL goalies. Really, though, guys, scouting doesn't matter this year because I plan on this being the last season for this series. That's just more than likely gonna happen, depending on how bad I guess we do in the playoffs. Well, that is if we make the playoffs. If we don't even make the playoffs, we aren't ending the season like that. There is no way that is happening. But man, we just aren't doing good. Maybe it's the lines, maybe it's the goaltending. I should really stop the sim and check, to be honest, because 15-12-2 is not a very good record so far. Like I said, I wish we were playing like Liverpool. We are in a playoff spot, although, wow, our entire division is really close right now. Every team is only separated by max 7 points. So that's very bad for us because we aren't doing great as we should be, I would say. So David's the only player with 20 points so far on the season. I don't really like the point totals from our top 6, although it is our top 6 leading in points and our best defenseman as well. So it must be the goaltending then. Well, backup hasn't been great. Follett really hasn't been good. Why he's played so many games, I do not know. I mean, Steckel's doing good, but Follett not at all. Really quickly, I don't remember the last time I've checked awards in this series, so let's go and do that. Stanley Cup. Obviously, we won the Presidents 2 of the last 3 seasons, made it to the final 1 year as well. Let's go check player awards. Manny Blake, now in Philadelphia, of course, won the Art Ross last year. Kucherov won the Hart. Norris went to D'Angelo, which I've never seen happen before. Sagan with the Lady Bing playing in Detroit. Saray with the Calder. Demko with the Conn Smythe. Demko also with the Vezina. That is his second Vezina in 3 seasons. Tristan Jarry with the Jennings. Or Jarry and Luukkonen split the Jennings. That's a pretty good goaltending tandem. I realized that or when I was looking for a trade to do off screen, Tristan Jarry's an 88 or an 89 overall, which surprised the hell out of me. And then Radoslav Hrbas is like an 87 over in Dallas. So that kind of sucked, I'm not going to lie. Ken Benson actually won the Selke 2 years ago. But I mean, other than that, nobody on our team has been winning awards, which is kind of surprising. You would expect our team to win more awards just because mainly our top line. So I'm really not liking things here. Let's make some line changes. What I could do, I do not know. Not a lot of points from Nicholas, not a lot of points from Benson. David's doing good. You know what, let's try Zadina then on the top line. Gibson, not doing good at all. Chevry isn't doing very good either. How about our bottom 6? Not a lot of points from our bottom 6 right now by the looks of it. No, not at all. I mean, Manny Serrata's not doing too bad, but, like, damn, it's really not good. Let's try changing things up here. Let's try Cizikas on the second line with Benson and Gibson. Then we're going to try our top line of David, Nicholas, and Zadina. Our third line will be Noble, Chevry, and Polak. And we're going to keep the fourth line together because really they aren't doing that bad. So Nickerson, 14 points, leading our team with points. Basically all of our defensemen are minuses, though, which I do not like. Ola Sjogren yet to get a point. Let's just try make a line change then. Honka, how many points does he have? He only has 4, so let's put him on an offensive pairing with Sjogren. So then our second pair will be basically all defense in Banak and Aroning. And we'll try those slight line changes. See, maybe that will make things better. It could make things worse. Who knows? Let's be real. This game is quite random with those types of things. So let's simulate up to the deadline now, hopefully with no interruptions, and we'll see how those line changes work out. First game we did win, which is nice. We lost the second one. But yeah, I mean, it's really not looking too good. James Gov has been injured until December 27th, which is literally a week away. Who do we put in for him? We're going to put in Keller. Yes, we are. Alright, well, continuing. Let's see how this goes. Darren Nicholas has now been injured for about a week. Until the 30th. So, I don't have a forward. Yeah, that's right. I need to call a forward up. So let's go do that. Actually, will I be able to? I might not be able to. In the system, let's see. Devon Shore can't bring up. Can I bring up any forward with a cheaper contract? Oh, yeah, I can. Can I just call up Shore then? No, I can't call up Shore, but I could call up Wakabayashi or Duncan. We need offense, and just because of Duncan's great offensive stats, or offensive awareness, really, we're going to go with Duncan. So let's make... No, I don't need that. Let's auto-fix roster, I guess. That's not what I wanted to do, though. Damn it, that really messed lines up so much. Whatever. We're just going to keep it the way it is, then. Maybe the lines that EA has for us should be the better ones. Oh, they have Unton in it instead of instead of Sjogren. So let's try it. We'll see. We win. Nice. Okay. Of course, we win the first game there with best lines. Well, essentially best lines at least. So there we go. Goalies for 1 week. James Gov is back. Just do best lines in the AHL. It's really not that big of a problem. I didn't really edit the lines that much anyways, so Darren Nicholas is now back again. Let's just do best lines, I think. I'm not going to do it from there, though. Let's just do best lines in here just to see what's up. So Nicholas, Benson, and David, that's what they have as our top line. I don't want to keep that as our top line, though. I really don't. I want to put the lines back together the way I had them, so let's try it. Sure, should you be in here, though? You're a -1 in how many games? 2 or 3? 2 games, doesn't have a point. Let's take Shore out. Let's put in Allman. Yeah, we're gonna put in Allman. I was just making sure we didn't have an extra forward. So Allman, Plant, and Duncan will be our 4th line then. Yeah, defensively. Why is Untinen up here? I just realized that it's Untinen up here. He's pretty good defensively, but I mean, other than that, not really. I don't want Untinen up here. I want Manny Sereda and I want Sjogren up here. Wow, injuries are really going to screw with us then this season, aren't they? Defenseman. Send down Untinen. And then back up to the NHL, sorry, forwards. Send down Shore. And Untinen and Shore could get picked up on waivers. I don't really care about Shore that much, but Untinen, whatever. Confirm. Did they make it through? Sereda is happy about being called up. Louis joined Louis happy that Untinen came back. Shore is also back. Alright, well, that's fine then. Let's go and edit the lines again, I guess. Sure. And we'll do best lines now again. No, I don't want to do best lines. I can't. Let's try Ola Sjogren. Yeah, we're going to try this again. Alright, we have the lines back the way I wanted them to be. Best lines in the AHL. Doesn't really matter that much. And we'll continue on to hopefully string up some wins here. String up a good playoff spot as well before coming to an end of this season. Because really, we need to start getting wins now just so we don't have to get them. Darren Nicholas is upset about ice time. Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why are you upset about ice time? You are getting some of the most ice time on the team, if not the most. Nah, Curtis Davis is probably getting the most, but still. Alright, boys, I need to take another drink. My throat is hurting a lot. Holy shit, Darren Nicholas is pissed. Okay, one sec. And Ken Hillis has been injured until the 21st of January. I cannot believe Ken Benson is complaining. Ola Sjogren's an 81. He's listed as a top 4. For fuck's sake. Oh, this is just not going well right now. Defense. Let's go put Honka on the top pair. And then we don't have an extra defenseman. We do have an extra forward, though, and Manny Sereda will be that forward. That is going to play defense for now. Sure. Why not? I cannot believe Ken Benson is complaining about ice time so much. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't Benson. Who was it? Someone was complaining about ice time. Oh, it was Nicholas, I'm assuming? I thought it was Benson. I swore it was Benson. Well, Nicholas, I mean, I can't really give you any more ice time, buddy. Like, what do you want? I can't give you more ice time. The lines are already fucked up as they are, so I really can't help you there. I am sorry, but okay. If he's going to keep complaining, that's going to be quite the unfortunate situation, but there's nothing I can do about it. Shootout loss to Nashville. We beat the Rangers, so we did at least get a point there. Ken Hillis, we will put back into the lineup now. Defenseman, Manny Serrata will be taken out for Hillis. There we go. And let's continue simming on through the season. At this rate, I'm going to stop it at the deadline, and I'll probably also do the first round in the next episode, assuming we do make the playoffs. Although with the record we have right now, I think we will make the playoffs. Although I don't know where we are in an actual wildcard spot, or if we are in a divisional spot right now. We just had a week off from going from Minnesota to Dallas there. So let's get this 7-6 shootout loss. Wow, it's just like Philly and Tampa. That happened like 3 or 4 nights ago, I believe. We're getting more trades. Celios, was that our Celios? I'm pretty sure it was. The one that we traded away. Was it to Columbus? It might have been. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. We've done so many trades in this series. We've done so many things in this series that I seriously couldn't remember. Now, just by the looks of it, our record has definitely picked up a little bit. Darcy Arnott, I'm assuming that is who that was at least. Getting offered to us, which no thank you. Bryce Westcott. And now we're just going to decline. I'm not even going to look at him. I've never seen him before, to be honest, although I don't think we've ever played Colorado in the playoffs. Is that a thing? I don't think we ever have. Maybe we have, though. I truly do not remember. As we approach the deadline, just 2 weeks away, this video is just dragging on now because I'm just waiting to, I am literally just waiting to get to the deadline at this point, and then I will end the episode. Well, I mean, I could probably go through the end of the season, but don't really have that much time to do so. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't want this to just drag on forever, if you know what I mean. Again, I don't want you guys to get bored, even though it may seem like I am rushing through things in this series. I kind of am, but I'm not necessarily trying to at the same time. I'm still trying to pay full attention to it as much as I can. But at this rate, we might not even make it to the deadline by like 24 minutes. We're a minute and a half away, roughly. We just keep getting trade offers. Gene Goddard, no thank you. Yeah, we've had like everybody. Logan Couture, damn. Wow, he was. I didn't see what overall he was, but he was listed as an AHL top 6 and was only getting paid like 1.3 million or something like that. That is crazy. How he has dropped off so far. Although to be fair, we are in 2029, and he's like 28 now. So is he like close to 40 in this season? So 35, 20, and 8. Let's see what our record is looking like. We are atop of our division with 78 points, and you know what? We should be pretty damn well off for a playoff spot, I would say. Now, that is going to be it from me, guys, in this episode. I'll check out stats and everything in the next one. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.